Oh, you ready?
You know what? We can't order.
Yeah, we ready.
All right. I'm gonna get the fried chicken.
I know we're young, but I love you.
What's good, world? This is DJ Auditory, and I'm here on Throwbacks. About to throw it back.
You are the one that I think about every evening, and when I'm feeling low, you bring me closer to a smile. A wise man told me.
So you were talking to me about how you been since the last time I
How
seen
been?
you.
So pretty much, I'm like in a place right now where I have a lot of ideals and thoughts that I really want to start manifesting and kind of bring into reality, because it's always been dormant within me, but now I feel like it's time to tackle it and to really like go after it and not be scared to really step out and do it, you know?
So what are those things that you've been working on? What does that look like?
Okay, so first thing I have is it's a podcast. It's a podcast, but it's like a screw tape kind of thing. So to me, I think I don't even know what I'm call it. I call it a Audi Chop and Screw podcast or something, or Audi Chop podcast, something like that. I don't know, but essentially what I wanted to do is to be a source of everything that is chop and screw oriented. Like essentially, when I first started chopping, it was all on my website, everything like that, all that kind of stuff. And then I had chopped this one tape, and I forgot to take it down on my website. So as a result, they blocked my entire website. Like my website, nobody can access it. I can't access it.
Damn.
No, there's no access in it. So now I have to kind of find a new formula in order to kind of popularize chop and screw music, because like literally, chop and screw music nowadays with copyright infringements, it makes it all illegal. So like you have to find other avenues, and through podcasting you can do that with adding commentary or something like that makes it legal. So it's like, yeah, so it's like a whole experience. It's a whole experiment that I have to kind of try, but I just want to see kind of like where it goes.
So tell me about the whole, like, how you got into DJing in the first place. Like, where did that come from?
I think that really started with me back in high school, because I was in band, and like naturally I was a DJ, not in the sense of like scratching and stuff like that, but like having music played for large audiences or whatever, like that was kind of my thing. Like me and my best friend Winston, we used to like write the stand tunes for our band in order to get it played at games, so that people could stop calling us lame and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was kind of a thing, like, and at the young age of like 16, I was composing and arranging music and not even really understanding, like, you know, that's a talent to have, you know what I'm saying? Or like that's something that you can like really kind of take somewhere. But yeah, we used to do that, or like burn CDs for like house parties and kind of be the person controlling like that, like all that kind of stuff. So it was always in me a little bit, but it wasn't until I got to U of H that I really got exposed to what DJing was. Because I used to be like a club rat. I used to be in the club every weekend. I used to be on Main Street every weekend at every club, just turn. And then I kind of started noticing the pattern with all the DJs of like how to DJ, and I was like, man, I can do that. And then 2 years later, I was at U of H, and then I just didn't know what I wanted to do with myself anymore. So like I had moved back with my mom, like moved out of my apartment in Bayou, and then just kind of decided like, what do I really want to do with my life? Like, what is it that truly drives me? Because I'm a very passionate person, and like I work better off of just going off of my passion's sake, instead of like doing something for like money or survival or whatever. Or like I have to be driven in order for me to like really give it my best. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just try DJing, because there's a lot in it that I want to kind of accomplish, or that I kind of want to make happen, or be in a position to make happen. So that was kind of like how I got into it, and that started back in 2010. So now we're here.
8 years, Damn. Okay, so that 8-year period from 2010 chopping, well, so it didn't initially just start off chopping?
No. Initially, it was like me getting gigs. I remember my first gig was this BSA event at Sam Houston, and I had just bought all my equipment. I got a job that summer when I moved back. I got a job at Target, and I was still like DJing like little clubs and stuff downtown. So I was trying to get my feet wet with that shit and all that kind of stuff. And once I got my equipment, I could actually start going and doing events. And so that turned from doing like school events to like birthdays to eventually getting to weddings and doing concerts and doing
Moving up.
yeah, just like doing whatever is required of a DJ. Like,
Okay.
and then also I was in a music group back then called 220. That was crazy because as soon as I started DJing, it was like 3 other MCs that were rapping and wanted to like get a DJ for their group, so they kind of reached out to me, and I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. I mean, I'm down for it, but I didn't really understand what I was getting myself into, and it was like kind of it was a whole experience in itself, you know. So we did a lot of performances. We literally learned like the Houston scene just by being artists in it, and you kind of get exposed to like the true nature of what I guess the underground scene in Houston is.
Okay.
And you know, we did that. We performed at festivals. We performed at events. We performed at U of H. We did a lot of stuff back then, and we were just trying to make shit happen. And we were like 4 broke men, just living out our dreams as best as we could. It was hard.
You wanted before we get into this food part, because we gonna eat later.
What else we got?
Talk about your Yelp.
Oh,
You got your Yelp.
Yelp.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The whole reason we in Max Wine.
exactly. So I don't know why I started doing this. I guess because I know why. So every time I used to look up reviews for food in restaurants in Houston, like nobody would ever give me like an adequate like explanation of what it is that they like about the restaurant. Like a lot of times, people on there that complain about stuff or just want to get on there to complain and never really give me like a thorough explanation of what food tastes like. Yeah, exactly. So me, I just thought, okay, I should just do these on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, I wanted to give a completely honest like review of wherever I'm eating at. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not trying to do it to like feel better about my bad experience, whatever. I just want people to like I want to give people like a true like nigga perspective of like what restaurants are like. You know what I'm saying? Or just like a true black perspective of where it's like, you know, okay, I trust his opinion enough to know like what he's saying is legit.
Well, but I guess before, I don't know when they gonna bring the food. Oh, here it come right now.
Oh,
about to get the food.
Yeah.
About to get the food.
I've become one with the way, deliberate passion to stay. I possess happiness, you deserve happiness. Get in tune with yourself.